So I'm going to take you onto the charts. And here, as you click on the buy option, so you have an option, either you can click directly from the charts from this little plus button, where you can click and the order window opens out, or you can click on your buy option here. As you get all of these options right here, we can click on Smart. And here you can click on your Smart Limit order. So that's how we're going to be starting off with the first one. Yeah, in your Smart Limit order, you have an option for intraday, overnight, and your MTF options. For your MTF, you need to get your DDPIs activated. But for right now, since we have post market hours, we're going to do an intraday. So let's say you enter 10 and you have an option to enter your time. Since it's post market hours, we're just going to give you an example. And let's say we've marked it out to 215. Now, in your Smart Limit order, let's say you want to buy it at 745 since the current price is at 747. Thereafter, you have an option where you can see what you want to do action at the end time. So you have an option. So if it doesn't come down to 745 at 215, you have an option to convert to market, or you can cancel the order. Now, let's say you want to click on an advanced option where you can set a max price. So if it at the end of 215, what price do you want it to buy at? Now, let's say you don't want it to buy at market price, but you're going to limit it to a certain higher value. Let's say 750 is your max price for that execution that you're going to look at. And this is what we're going to be doing. We'll set it at 750. So only between either 745 or 750. And at 215, this is what is going to execute. And we click on start. I'm going to show you a recording of this right now that was for the web. And now we're going to be showing you how it would look on the app if you had to do it on the app. Yeah, so this is your app version of it. As you click on buy, you can click on the smart orders, the smart limit. So you choose your smart orders here, enter your quantities. Now let's say we're entering the quantity as number 3. So that's the number of quantities. You can enter your action times. For this, we're going to be adjusting it accordingly. And let's say we're putting it as 130 here. Now you can enter a price value of what you're looking at. So for this, we're going to enter 790. You can click on advanced, set a max price. As you can see, shouldn't be less than the market limit price. And then we can enter it, and then you can click on start. All of these are going to be shared in the description for the tutorials, and it'll be put out in the description at a later stage. You can also check your order status right here itself, and you can see that it shows up on your screen right here. In case you want to modify, we have an option to modify, or in case you want to cancel, you can cancel the order at a later stage. Here we're modifying it. We've changed it from 790 to 791, and we've placed it out. So this is how it would look on the web for a smart limit order. This is how you can cancel it out. Next, we're going to be looking at Smart Step. So the Smart Step feature is an easy average up, easy average down feature that we've actually included because it cuts out the emotional quotient when you're actually looking at getting better entries for your trades. So as you automate the process of averaging up or down based on price movements, this can be a powerful tool for traders who want to just adjust their positions automatically as the market moves. Now, as we're talking about easy averaging down or up, this simplifies the process of averaging. Instead of manually adjusting your positions, Smart Step automates the entire process, making it easier to capitalize on price movements. The next is to automate multiple levels. Here, you can automate buy or sell orders at multiple levels. This allows you to set multiple triggers, so when the price moves by a predefined amount, the system automatically adjusts your orders at each level. This helps you to average your position without manual interventions. Here you can also set predefined triggers. Now what this means is you can set specific points at which your orders will get executed, whether you're averaging down or during a process of a decline, or you're averaging up when the market moves favorably. This automation ensures that the trades are executed on market shifts even when you're not actively monitoring. So this eliminates a complete emotional point which actually comes into play for traders. Now, again, I'm going to take you onto the charts just to show you how the chart would actually look on the web, the FYERS web. Now, as we come back here, let's just change the stock. Now, let's say we click on the buy button, and here, this is the smart portion of it, and click on smart step. Here, let's say you want to buy 100 stocks with 25 as a lot on every 1 rupee movement up or down. So you can either click on up here, which is the direction you want to buy up, or let's say you want to average down, so you click on down. Here we have an option where you can set the time. So the start time would be, let's say, for example, 11 o'clock in the morning. And your end time for this order, let's say, is 2:30. Now, when we click on advanced, so we have an option wherein you can either start the smart step averaging at market price, or you can click on limit. Now, when you go into the price range portion of it, we can go to a low. So if we want to start buying this at say 6140, and you want to buy till the range of say 6100, so every 1 rupee down, as it goes down between this range, this is what it's actually going to be buying between this range. Now, in case you want to give an initial lot, we can say that the first lot that you're going to buy off this 100 shares, let's say, is going to be 50. So the first 50 is going to buy it at your limit price, and thereafter the remaining 50, which will happen in 2 more lots, will go every 1 rupee down as it starts moving around. As you click on start, the order executes. I'm going to show you on the web now, on the web version, how it would actually look for the order placement. So here we go. Once you log into your app, you can select the stock from your watch list. Here we're selecting ONGC. Then you can click on the buy option at the bottom, and you can start clicking by smart and then smart. So this smart, you can enter your quantity. Here we've entered 15 as the quantity. You can click down, and you can set the average entry difference as 3 here. Thereafter, we can click on the start time and the end times. The start times we marked out between the market hours, and then we have this option, like I mentioned again on the web portion of it. We click on limit, and we give the limit price. Here we mention it as 293.50. And thereafter your initial quantity lot, and you can give your range of high and low, or you can leave it as is. Usually we've marked out this MPP, which is your market price protection, and you will usually leave this on auto, and because at your market price, during whatever times you've given for your market execution, it will go in a small range. This is to avoid market volatility. That's why we've actually included that. Now we can actually come out. We can pause it if you have to do any modifications. So we can see that it's paused there. You can click on modify, and we can modify the order directly itself to show that this smart order has been modified. And in case after that, after it's paused, we have to go back and put it as running, and then it executes as per your running feature. So this is how we actually place the second option. As we go back, the third one that we have on is your smart trail. So this smart trail is one of your most powerful tools for managing your risks and securing your profits. At its core, smart trailing is a trailing stop loss feature that allows you not only just to follow the market, but it sets this feature that we've included allows you to set a target price as well. But please remember, you can only place a smart trail order if you have an open running position. This can either be intraday or it could be a holding position. So how is trailing stop loss simplified? Here, this automates your trailing stop loss by adjusting your stop as the market moves in your favor. This means you don't have to manually go and update any of your stop losses, but it makes it easier to protect your gains. The second is you're managing your risks and securing your profits. As the market moves, your trailing stop loss also follows the stock movement, whether it's upward or downward, helping you to manage your risks and secure profits without constant monitoring. It's especially useful in fast moving markets when you want to secure profits while minimizing your risks. And what we've actually added in is an add target price, which is one of a really requested feature. And here the key feature is this allows you to predefine a desired exit price, giving you greater control over your trade, ensuring that you maximize with potential gains. So this is how Smart Trail works. Again, I'm just going to take you on to the chart again, just to show you the live version of how the charts on the web, FYERS web will actually look at. I'm going to change again. Let's take a Nifty 50 stock. And none of these stocks are recommendations. It's just that we're actually just doing it to show you all how the application and the web features work. So as you click on buy here, and like we mentioned, the smart trail order can be only applied in a open running position. So let's say, for example, we already have had Grasim in our open orders running, and this was an exit order, and we had to sell this. So now what we could have done is we come on to Smart Trail, and let's say, for example, we've had 10 quantities in our open running positions. So here is where we enter our stop loss trigger price. So if 2725 was the last traded price, let's say we want 2700 as our quantity stop loss trigger price that we're actually looking at. And there's a 5 rupee jump for the jump price. Now, as we click on advanced, you can also set this target price here. Now, let's say your target price that you were looking at is 2800, for example. So this is the range. So every time there's a 5 rupee increase from 2725, your stop loss trigger also moves up as it goes along. We leave the market price on. If you want to, you can add in your market price, but we suggest to leave it on. And this is how you actually set the target price for Smart Trail. So I'm just going to show you the recording for the Smart Trail feature. This is on the web portion of it. This gives you a little live during live markets of how we've actually done it. Again, like I mentioned, all of these will actually be shared in our description. So the links will be given out to you later. So in case you want to go through it at leisure or you want to share it with anybody, this would really be advisable, and you can go through it at leisure. So again, click on your portfolio button. And as we mentioned, it's in your open running positions. Here we've already had Tata Steel in our opening running positions. As you click on it, this will take you, and then you can click on the exit button. Now we've had about 20 quantity. We click on Smart Trail. Now let's say you want to exit your entire positions. Here you're going to be entering your stop loss price. So for this, we've entered the stop loss. You can enter your jump price, which is at every 1 rupee as it rises. That's where our jump price is going to be at. We're going to be changing it out to 50 paise here. Now, when you click on advanced, you can set your actual profit target. So the whole entire process is very simple and you have a lot of easy buttons to just click and toggle. So we've entered our start price, target price, and we've initiated the order. And you get this order status where you can actually check the entire order status. And it also shows in your smart alerts. So you can go to modify, click on pause in case you want to modify it. As you click on modify, you can change whatever you like. And here we're just going to be changing the stop loss trigger price from 160 to 161, and we click modify and this order gets modified. So this is how you're actually going to be placing your smart trail order. As we go back, the final of the 4 amazing features that we have on is your smart exit. Now, smart exit is your smart exit with a recheck feature. This tool allows you to actually set an overall profit or loss target for all open running positions rather than managing each position individually. And this can also be for your holdings. Now, what do we mean by managing multiple open positions? So with Smart Exit, you can handle multiple trades at once by setting an overall profit or a loss target across all open positions. This simplifies your management and helps you focus on broader trading goals rather than individual trades. This feature allows you to set a single profit or loss target for all your positions. And once the target is reached, Smart Exit will close all your trades automatically, ensuring that you meet your trading goals without having to monitor each position separately. And the recheck feature, what we've actually provided, this is one of the standout features of Smart Exit. So this delays the exit slightly to avoid premature exits triggered by brief price fluctuations. Or we can actually call price fluctuation the stop loss fluctuations. So the system actually waits, it reassesses the market conditions and exits only if the conditions are aligned with your target. And this prevents unnecessary exits from minor market swings. So that's how it is. I'm going to again show you on the charts how we can actually place the, since this is an app only feature, I'm going to show you on the app itself. So we have to remember that the smart exit with a recheck is a purely app only feature. Taking So once you're logged in here, you can click on the smart exit button. And once you push this in, you can see that the smart exit, set up your smart exit orders. Here we can click an alert with an exit option, or you have an only alert, but we'll choose an alert with an exit. Now, what you can see here, you can see book profit and max loss. And now we're going to be entering our overall book profit of 1,000 rupees and our max loss of 500 rupees. We can even name our smart exit order. So here we're going to be calling it ABCD. When we click on advanced, we have an option with a drop down for the number of seconds that we actually want this to wait and recheck, hence the name. So here we're going to be putting it at around 3 seconds. And once we clicked on that, you just click create and the order creates. And as you can see here, we've created the ABCD order. You need to click on the toggle button as well to toggle it on. And then it shows that it's been successful. And this is what it actually looks like where your 1,000 rupees and a 500 rupees loss is your range is what you're looking at. And this is going to be the history of all of the entire trade that you actually put out. You can also click on the same order to modify it in case you need to, or you can just entirely delete it if you want to. So here we've just changed it a little bit to 1,500 and 700, and then we can save changes again. And this is how you create your smart exit order. So we're going to do a quick recap right now. Let's quickly recap as we walk through four powerful features that makes up the FYERS Smart Orders. We'll start off with Smart Limit. So Smart Limit is a customizable limit order where you can define max or minimum price thresholds. You can set expiry times and even convert it to a market order if your conditions aren't met. Next one is your smart step. This is designed to automate the process of averaging up or averaging down, and smart step places buy or sell orders at predefined levels. So you can adjust your position without constant monitoring. The third one that we had on was Smart Trail. This feature allows you to follow the market with the trailing stop loss while also setting a target price, and this gives you some sense of security for your profits. And finally, we have Smart Exit with Recheck. This feature lets you set an overall profit or loss target for multiple positions with a recheck mechanism that helps you avoid premature exits due to minor fluctuations in the market. Please remember, all of these smart orders together, they offer enhanced control and automation, allowing you to tailor your trades to your specific strategies and the market conditions. So whether it's managing multiple positions or locking in your profits or securing your profits or almost automating your trade execution, these tools help you execute your strategies more efficiently. So before we wrap up, I want to thank you for your time and participation. It's been great walking you through these smart orders, and I hope you found the session valuable. These tools are designed to give you more control and to make your position management completely effortless, and to also help you manage market volatility more effectively. So this concludes our session, and I would now like to open it up for any questions you have. So we hope that you can actually make most use of these powerful features that we've actually shared with you all. We want you all to engage. We want you all to use the platform on a regular basis so that we actually understand that we have amazing, amazing features with best-in-class technology, and that's what we want you to actually experience. So if you have more questions post this session, please don't hesitate to reach out to us. You can leave us comments in the YouTube channel, and we'll get back to you as soon as possible. So thank you for this. So yes, so this video is recorded and it will be available on YouTube under our live tab. So you can go back and check it out right there itself. A lot of people have been asking regarding Hindi. Yes, we'll be coming up with a tutorial on that as well. So it'll make it a lot more easier. So Smart Rail, yes, our orders can be used for intraday. It can be used for overnight, your CNC and your MTF. If a lot of you all aren't using our MTF feature, we'd really appreciate it if you'll actually start using our MTF feature as well. Yes, somebody has asked, we can place an order with a stop loss and later can you move or slide the stop loss upwards on the chart itself? Yes, you can still do that, but we suggest to use the Smart Trail because that's a lot more efficient. And it cuts out the whole human touch to it, and that's the idea of these smart orders, is to basically almost automate your entire process, and that is going to help you completely smoothen out your efficiencies in your trading. Somebody's asking, if I want to order 100 and I split it up into 25 shares, I would be charged 25 execution. Yes, because it's going to go as separate orders, so that's how it's actually going to work. That's the logic of splitting up your orders. Thank you, Kuber. Yeah, these features are really, really good. We'd really appreciate it if everybody actually gets onto the platform on a regular basis and starts using these features, because unless you actually use these features, play around with it, experience every single option of the every toggle that you're going to be doing, every time that you place an order, yes, it's going to go back and forth. But unless you actually try it and experience it, you won't understand the powerfulness in every single feature that we have. Yeah, we'll just take one last question. So somebody's asking about the MPP. So it's your market price protection. So basically, your MPP is basically a certain limit in terms of market volatility. So we're trying to limit it between either 0 to 3% or 0 to 1%, like in futures, or in FNO 0 to 20%. So this market price protection helps you limit your during market volatilities. It helps you limit your market price execution of your orders that actually takes place. What we'll do is we'll actually be able to send you a link. Just leave us a comment in the comment section on YouTube. We'll send you a link so you will understand. When you read it, you'll be able to understand how that actually works. It's all excellent features that we've actually provided. From a trader perspective, absolutely strong features from our platform, completely smooth, efficient. So using these features are actually going to help you in your trading journeys. So most of the questions are all quite similar. And in case anybody has any other doubts, we'd really appreciate it if you please leave us comments. That will help us actually go through every single one, and we'll be able to respond to people quite efficiently. Yes, the recording is also going to be on. The recording is going to be under our YouTube on the live tab. So once you go and click on that, you'll see all the recordings right there itself, even our previous ones. But please do leave us comments, leave us your queries in the comment section, and we'll be able to get back to you. All right. Thank you so much for your time, and we really appreciate you actually coming and listening and watching this. This is really, really going to be helpful to all of you all. Thank you so much.